Alright guys, alright, second video for the day. There was a video earlier today where we talked about YouTube and them removing the likes and dislikes button. It was like an extra video that was put up. But today we're going to talk about GoFundMe. Because remember when GoFundMe removed the GoFundMe for Kyle Rittenhouse? Well, someone has found, and obviously since GoFundMe has removed, found a person trying to raise funds for the Waukesha parade suspect, Darrell Brooks. So at first I thought, no. And then I saw a screenshot of it, and I thought, oh no. So here it is here, bail fund for Darrell Brooks. Apparently they want $5 million. Okay. Now, it looks like there was no donations that have been given. So at the end of the day, I don't know if this was like really early on and no one had sort of seen it, or if this was a troll. But GoFundMe has yanked the page trying to raise the $5 million bail for Waukesha parade suspect Darrell Brooks. GoFundMe yanked a page attempting to raise $5 million to bail out the dangerous ex-con accused of killing 6 people by driving through a Waukesha Christmas parade. The fundraiser for Darrell Brooks, 33, came amid outrage that there even be offered bail, with prosecutors admitting he was free to plough through revelers in Waukesha after being sprung on an apparently low bond for another alleged car attack earlier this month. What they mean is he ran over his ex with a car. Ran over a leg or something, but tried to run her over, got a leg, broke a leg or something like that, by the way. Something like that, reportedly. But the fundraising effort insists Brooks was a victim of racist justice system using hashtags include racism is real and Black Lives Matter. According to the screenshots first shared by law enforcement today, interesting that law enforcement was the first to share it, it was set up by someone under the name of, I'm not going to say that, who called the convicted an accused mass killer, our dear friend. So whoever it is claiming that they know him really well. As someone who knows Darrell, I personally can tell you that he would never do such a thing, and I know he is innocent of what he was charged with. This seems like it's a chick. This seems like something like some suburbanite white woman would say because she had a hard-on for interracial or something like that. Oh my God, he's so damaged. This justice system is so much against him because he's black. It's some Karen, I betcha, whose rap sheet stretches over decades. I'm seeking to raise the bail so Darrell can be raised and speak his truth to his side of the story in his tragic situation that sees another black man behind bars in a purely political and racist trial, it states. You gotta be kidding me, right? This has to be a chick. That or it's a cuck. GoFundMe removed the page for violating its terms of service. There is no excuse for this continued treatment of black Americans by prosecutors around the country, the fundraiser claimed. We ask that he be treated equally as anyone else in this country would be treated, and he should be released until found guilty, it said, according to the screenshots. It ended, Black Lives Matter, I stand with Darrell, no justice, no peace, and racism is real. The fundraiser sought to raise the $5 million, but was immediately clear but it was not immediately clear if any donations were made. However, GoFundMe told the Post that it removed the fundraiser before any funds were raised because it violates the GoFundMe terms of service. More like they didn't want a shitstorm on their hands. The person behind it was also banned from using the GoFundMe platform for any future fundraisers, a spokesman said. It was found after the company launched its specialized crisis response team to monitor any pages tied to the Waukesha horror and make sure that they were legitimate, the spokesman said. Fundraisers with misuse are very rare and will all take complaints very seriously. So our team works with law enforcement to report issues and assist them in any investigations they deem necessary. The site had to come under fire after a huge fundraising effort for Kyle Rittenhouse, 18. He was actually 17 at the time, but anyway. Before he was acquitted and the family of the fatal triple shooting and riots in Waukesha in Wisconsin in the summer last year. Crowdfunding site now says that it prohibits raising money for the legal defense team of alleged violent crimes. Now, at the end of the day, look, do I think he should have a fundraiser available? Sure. Let's face it, as much as it might be clear as day, we still have to say innocent till proven guilty, right? We don't know all the facts. There may be something that we're missing. Maybe. But at the end of the day, obviously, he's always innocent till proven guilty, no matter how much proof we have or what we've seen, right? So at the end of the day, it's for the courts to decide. I think at the end of the day, he should have been able to raise funds for his bail. As much as I think this guy's a creep, as much as I think this guy's a dirtbag, as much as I think this guy's better off dead and being the world safer for it, not encouraging that, of course, but at the end of the day, yes, I do think he should be able to raise funds for a defense. Same as I think Kyle should have been able to raise funds for his defense. Now, here's the thing. Kyle was blocked from raising funds. Right? Great. Terrific. So at the end of the day, him being blocked is only fair. So for all the people that are up in arms about him not being able to raise funds, but were cheering on Kyle Rittenhouse's GoFundMe being taken down, you're a hypocrite. And this is what you get. And then this is the thing. This is the irony of the left, right? The left will sit there and go, oh my God, Kyle Rittenhouse is trying to raise funds. How dare he? But then they'll sit there and go, oh my God, GoFundMe took down the account of Darrell Brooks who's trying to raise funds. How dare they? It's like you can't have it both ways. At the end of the day, I think Kyle and Darrell should be able to raise funds for their own defense. Let's face it. Lawyers are not cheap. Right? And at the end of the day, I want Darrell Brooks to have his fair day in court so that when he gets the chair, so that when he gets found guilty, they can then say, well, they'll just turn around and then blame the court system being racist. But you know what I mean, right? Like when he's obviously gone through the legal system, then at the end of the day, hey, he's found guilty, right? We can move on and throw him behind bars. But at the end of the day, I think he should have his fair day in court. And look, we don't know the whole facts. There could be something that we're missing. The snowball's chance in hell, but sure. Something that we're missing, and at the end of the day, he might be innocent. Right? So I'm not going to sit here and go on and bang on this drum about how it's not right that he should raise funds, because at the end of the day, I think he should have a lawyer. I think he should have his fair day in court. As like I said, I think Kyle should be able to raise funds as well. Now, the fact that they stopped Kyle from raising funds also means at the end of the day they can stop Darrell Brooks. So for all the leftists, like I said, if you cheered on Kyle being taken down from GoFundMe, then I don't want to hear you complain about Darrell Brooks. Because this is what you wanted. This is what you started. You tried to do this with Kyle and you succeeded. Now you set a precedence. You guys in the left are going to need to learn that word, because you keep making things or doing things and people keep warning you that it's going to come back to bite you in the ass, and you're like, no it won't, we'll be fine, and then it comes back to bite you in the ass. Who would have thought? So at the end of the day, look, I wouldn't have given to his fund. Not personally, but at the end of the day, I think he should be able to raise funds. But they also removed Kyle's, so they can remove this one too, right? Fair's fair and love and war. Guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. I'm not sure how Kyle ended up raising the funds in the end, so I think there are other crowdfunding services that he can use, Darrell Brooks can use. Obviously, that's for him and his family and friends to make up and to go and find. I'm not going to help him in any situation, but at the end of the day, I like the fact that people are saying, like, oh my God, if you knew Darrell, it wouldn't be him. He couldn't possibly have done this. But mind you, he also apparently ran over his ex with a car. Let's just say the guy has an MO. Allegedly. Let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, the video has been helpful. Please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.